Thanks for clicking on this other video on how to beat big food. This is lesson number 3, and my lesson is cook for yourself. Learn to cook for yourself. I see all those advertisements for all these deliveries that supposedly are delivering you healthy foods and the most nutrients and everything else, but I don't believe it. First of all, you know that the time it probably takes for you to get online and pick everything you like is probably the same amount of time it would take you to go to the store, pick out what you like, come home, and cook it. So number 1, you're challenging your brain to cook it. Number 2, you're challenging your fingers because all the brain books say that using your fingers is really good for your brain. That's part of why I started this channel, to promote my graphic memoir about how I stopped my mother with mild dementia from forgetting me. And using your fingers is huge. So use your fingers, cut up everything, plan ahead. And if you're thinking, I don't have enough time, I'm going to tell you, stop all the grooming. What do you think is more important, what your body looks like or if it works? You have to learn how to cook, and it's not really that hard. I mean, you could just get a bag of frozen vegetables and maybe it's your favorite sauce. I always think it's the sauce, right? You can put your favorite sauce, and of course you're looking at the ingredients and making sure that the ingredients aren't like that long with a whole bunch of stuff that you can't even pronounce. I pretty much try to just only stop at Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and Sprouts because they don't have high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup and lots of other preservatives are what made my mother mean and delusional, calling me an effing whore. It is the food supply feeding into big pharma. So if you cook for yourself, you're going to challenge your brain. You're going to get a variety of food because I'm guessing that all these companies that send you pre-made foods, they're going to get whatever's cheaper for them. So you can get it cheaper for yourself and get a variety of food and learn how to cook. I make myself a lot of sweet potato hash browns for breakfast. I saute mushrooms or tofu or all 3 of those. I make extra so I have some when I don't have as much time. I make myself big salads. Tonight I made myself delicata squash. I cut it up. It's not hard. You just cut it up. You skin the outside of it. You cut it up and you put it in olive oil. And then I put my favorite seasoning. Of course, your favorite seasoning is over half the battle, right? Just get your favorite seasoning. I like thyme seasoning and oregano, and there's one from Trader Joe's that I like. It's a herbs de Provence. That's really good. But whatever your favorite seasoning is, put your favorite seasoning on it. And then after I took it out of the toaster oven, I don't even use a microwave anymore because I've read some studies about if they've taken plants and they've watered plants with microwaved water and unmicrowaved water, and the plants die after microwaved water. So I only use my toaster oven. The toaster oven only takes about 5 minutes longer. What takes 2 minutes in the microwave only takes 10 minutes in the toaster oven. It tastes great. Then after I took it out, I put kale in my food processor, mixed it up really, really tiny. I also had soaked some pecans and then overnight and then let them sprout for a day. That's part of raw food diet. So once you kind of keep learning all these little different things, then you can kind of create new different things. And I wasn't hungry. I had that at 5 o'clock and I haven't even been hungry all the rest of the night. I haven't even gone to the kitchen. So if you get more nutrients and you feel like you're not keep going to the kitchen, especially when you're bored, then you know you got all the nutrients that you needed, because processed foods deliberately leaves out part of the ingredients, part of a lock and a key, so you're still kind of hungry. So if you get a variety in your diet, so then I put the kale in the food processor and with some of the walnuts, or the pecans rather, because I wanted to keep them raw. I put them in the bottom of my plate, and then I put the delicata squash on top and mixed it all up, and it was delicious. It's plenty of fiber, it's plenty of starch, it filled me up. It really wasn't that much on the plate. It was probably only that much on the plate, right? It fills you up. So my third lesson is cook for yourself. And if you start off easy, but I hope that you have at least more than 70% of your food at home that you cook for yourself. And even if you, just like I said, if you just get the bags of frozen vegetables and pour some sauce on it, that at least won't have all the stuff that you get at restaurants. So thanks a lot for listening. I really hope that you like and comment, and hopefully you'll subscribe and ask me any questions. I'd love to have questions. Thanks a bunch for listening.